Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Lighthouse Open. My name is Luke Elvey and my co-commentator is John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. And our next golfer on the tees look pretty good this season. They are within that coveted top 25 bracket of the Web.com Tour standings. They've got to be pleased with that for sure.
No question, the ultimate goal of any player on the Web.com Tour is to get their PGA Tour card. If you take care of business in the regular season, well, you don't need to go to the finals. You can head straight to the PGA Tour.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9, see what's happening. And all kinds of possibilities ahead here, folks. Looking forward to it. I think she'll be liking that one. And she can't be too displeased with that one. It's about a 10-footer from here. Ooh, that looked good. This putt's about 3 feet away. And that putt drops on in for par. And starting the round off at even par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. I think we'll find some fairway here. From 145 yards out. And going with the 9-iron. And heading for the green. And she's on. And this putt's for birdie. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, she will stay at even par. And teeing off on this par 3. Looks like this could have a bit too much club on it. And she made a good shot there. And now from 15 feet. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And after that hole, she'll stay right there at even par. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. And I don't think she had quite a clean strike on that one. And that shot is back in the fairway with the green in reach. Let's see what happens. And about 17 feet to the cup. And this is about a 4-footer. And that putt drops for bogey. And our leader today sitting up the top of the board here at 2 under par. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, that was close. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And moving on to the 6th. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. And this putt to save par. And a nice putt there. And she's moving up on the leaderboard after that one. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And I think she'll be probably pleased with that shot. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. Going with the 9-iron here. Pretty sure she's going to like that shot. And about 12 feet from the cup. Oh. And this for the par. And that one will drop. And after that hole, she will stay right where she is on the leaderboard. And let's see what the 8th has in store today. This one's heading for the green. That's just poor luck on that approach. Just too much club.
This one's about 3 feet away.
Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And as we look at the leaderboard today, the score to beat is currently at 3 under par.
And next up is a par 4, folks.
And I think she'll like that.
From 120 yards out.
And I think she'll be liking that one.
And this for the birdie. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup.
And that one will drop for par. Okay, Luke, we've played 9 holes. What are you seeing out there today?
Well, she's got to be impressed with how she's played thus far, but now the tournament really heats up. Has she got what it takes to move into the top 10? I think she does.
Thanks, Luke, and let's get back down to the action on the 10th. And I imagine she will be pleased with that shot.
And from here, about 215 yards out.
Going with the 5-wood here. And holding it out from the fairway. Very well executed golf shot there.
And sitting at 2 under for the day.
And she's tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard.
And now setting up on the par 3.
Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop.
And for the par.
Solid putt. And after that hole, she's going to stay right where she is on the leaderboard.
Okay, moving on to the 12th.
And she's made a good shot there.
From about 135 yards out.
And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. Oh, my land. That was very close.
And about 6 feet away.
And that one will drop for par. And after that hole, staying right there in 2nd place.
And time for the 13th here.
I think she'll be liking that one.
And this putt's for birdie.
Ooh, that would have been good.
And this for the par.
And a decent putt. And they will stay in second place after that hole.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
Well, so far so good for this one.
And about 155 yards out.
Going with the 8-iron here. And this one's heading towards the green.
And 11 feet to go here.
Oh my, this is looking very, very promising. And tapping in for par. Holding steady in second place after that hole.
And teeing off on this par 4.
And she can't be too happy about that one. And she's got to like that shot.
And about 7 feet to go here.
Ooh, and that was very, very close. And tapping in for the par. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And she's tied for second place on the leaderboard.
And now setting up for the par 4 tee off.
And just a powerful drive here. Well, she'll probably be pleased with that one.
And this one's for birdie.
Ooh, and it just misses.
And about 11 feet to go here.
And that putt drops for par. And after that hole, nothing changes in the standings for them. Still in second place.
very nice sand play there. I think birdie is definitely on the table. Oh, that was very close. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that hole, staying fast in the second place on the leaderboard. And this is exciting, folks. Final hole, and she is 1 stroke off the lead. And that also means she's tied for second on the leaderboard. Wow, that was nice. And that is going to make birdie a whole lot easier. And if this drops, that's for a final round score of 68. Ooh, inches away. And this next putt for a 69 on the final round. And the putt will drop.
And look at this, Luke. At the end of this event, this player has done extremely well for themselves out there.
Well, there can only be one winner each week, John, and this player was... Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Lunenburg Championship. My name is Luke Elvey and my co-commentator is John McCarthy.
Thank you, Luke. And let's talk about this next golfer on the tee. Currently qualified to compete in that Web.com Tour Championship. And from there, who knows where that might lead them.
Yes, a solid start to the season. Had some really sound performances out of the gate, which has helped them position themselves well with that obviously ultimate season goal of qualifying for the PGA Tour on the table.
Thanks, Luke. We'll catch up after 9. See what's up. And she's taking this one through some brush. Well, this shot looks a bit off. And she's taking this one through some brush. And she's probably not too happy with how that one played out. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. Ooh, that's too bad. And this for the bogey. And after that hole, 1 over the day. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. And I wish my prediction had have come true, but that actually ended up in the rough. And she'll probably be liking that shot. And about 19 feet to the cup. Ooh, and that was very close. And this putt's for par. And this one for bogey. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at +2 for the day. And now let's move to the third hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And from 160 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. Too much club. This putt's about a 2-footer. And she's moving up on the leaderboard after that one. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. And she is moving up in the standings after that hole. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. She's got to like that shot. From 18 feet. And from that length, that is just fine work. And currently, in today's event, the score to beat is 2 under par. And this next shot setting up significantly below the hole. I think that's a 5-iron.
She made a fine shot there.
And this putt could save par. And a good putt. And she will move up in the standings after that hole. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And just launched this drive. Well, she's going to have to retake that one. She's ended up out of bounds. Looks like above the hole. That looks like the hybrid. And she may be missing the green entirely on this one. Unlucky on that approach shot. And about 190 yards to the pin. And here's the 6-iron. Setting up for a 37-foot putt. Oh, that was so close. And this shot is looking scary good right now. And unfortunately, she's going to move down in the standings after that hole. Well, I doubt she's going to like that. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee-off. And I think she's overshot this one. And missing the approach on that one. And that seems to be the trend for her today. Not able to hit a lot of those greens. And this for the birdie. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And in today's event, the score to beat is 1 under currently. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Looks like a 7-iron. And this could be long. And I think she'll like that one. From 19 feet away. And from that length, my goodness, that was some putt. And Luke, what's happening on the other parts of the leaderboard today as we finish the 9th hole?
Our current leader is sitting at 1 under for the event, John.
It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. Going with the 5-wood. Poor luck on that approach shot. And this for the birdie. They had 4 over for the day after that hole. And now the 11th hole.
I think she will like that one.
Yeah, this shot could be interesting, setting up above the hole. Going with the 9-iron. This one's looking a bit long, folks. Ooh, almost. This one's about 10 feet away.
And that one drops for par.
And she is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And moving along now on the 12th hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 170 yards to the pin. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. From 15 feet. And that one will go for birdie. And as we look at the leaderboard, current leader sits at 1 under. And now the 13th hole.
And talk about getting a hold of a drive. This is incredible.
And this one's for birdie.
And that one will drop.
And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And she's also tied for 9th on the leaderboard. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. Okay, and she's on the green. This putt's right around a 9-footer.
And that one drops for the birdie.
And +1 on the day after that hole. And she's currently in a tie. And setting up now on the 15th tee.
And fantastic distance on this drive.
And about 210 to the pin from here. Here's the 5 wood. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. And the eagle putt drops. And after that hole, moving up and into second place on the leaderboard. And now setting up on this par 3. And this one's looking pretty good. And this putt is for birdie. And with that, she finds herself tied for first. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. Oh, I think she's going through the branches. And I think she'll like that. And about 130 yards to the pin. Here's a pitching wedge. Okay, she's on the green. This one's about 11 feet from the cup. And tapping in for par. Well, I'm seeing a lot of red numbers on the scorecard today. Check this out. And now, teeing up for the final hole of the round. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. So close. And this next putt for a final round score of 69. And that putt's going to drop for par. And just like that, Luke, it's all gone by in a blur. That's her third win here on the Web.com Tour, and I couldn't be happier for her.
Don't forget, John, hello and welcome to the PGA Tour opener for the season. I'm Luke Elvey, joined alongside, as always, John McCarthy. And John, always love the first event, particularly for a rookie. Their excitement and anticipation is magnified.
And I guess there's got to be an immense amount of work that goes into this just to get them to this level. What kind of extra skills do they need to play at this kind of high level with this incredible field that they have here today?
Well, of course, the depth of talent gets even greater. We're against the world's best right here. But the one thing that they need to maintain is what they did to get here is what they need to continue. No point changing the plan now that you've made it to the big stage.
Right.
If you're good enough to be a PGA Tour pro, well, that's what got you here. Keep it going. Just improve your weaknesses and play to your strengths.
And just kind of, and just keep that trust your game, and kind of go with that flow and try to ride that out.
Absolutely. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself and think about all the big money on offer and what could happen if you win. It's just stick to the processes and let the outcomes take care of themselves.
Great. Well, that's a great way to kick this event off. And let's check back in after 9 holes, and we'll see how this golfer's faring then. How's that sound?
Looking forward to seeing the action.
Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From about 145 yards out.
And I'm pretty sure she's going to like that shot.
And this is for birdie.
And now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard.
And after that hole, she's moving up in the standings. And now the third hole tee off. Going with a pitching wedge here. And this shot's looking pretty good. And she's on the green. This putt's about 7 feet to the cup. For the birdie. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And next up is the par 5. From about 185 yards. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go. 5 feet to go here. And tapping in for par. And 2 under for the day after that one. And she's tied for second place on the leaderboard. And this shot's looking promising. And pretty sure she'll be pleased with that one. And this putt's for birdie. And a decent little putt there. And after that one, she's managed to take a share of the top spot. And setting up for the par 3 hole. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. And this putt is for par. And after that, she will remain tied for first. Next up is a par 4, folks. I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And no change for her leaderboard-wise after that hole. And the 8th hole is next. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 210 to the pin. Pretty sure that's the 5 wood. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2, that's some fine club work out there. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And this putt is for birdie. Nice little putt. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And now the 9th hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And from 165 yards. And going with the 6 iron. Looking good. From 21 feet away. And for the par. And that putt will drop. And as she finishes up on the 9th hole here, Luke, she's found herself in a pretty good spot.
Absolutely, John, but as we've seen in many a tournament, even just a handful of shots can get beaten on any back 9.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. That looks like a 5 iron. And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach. Bit too much club on that. And about 5 feet to go here. And that one's going to go for par. And she'll stay right where she is on the leaderboard after that hole. And moving on to the 11th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And from 140 yards away. Here's a 9 iron. And this one's for birdie. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And no change in her leaderboard position after that hole. And next up we have a par 5 hole. Well, so far so good for this one. And hitting from 195 yards out. And I think that's the hybrid. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. This one's about 7 feet away. Ooh, just missing here. And for the par. All right, and she's still in first place after that one. All right, and let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And she's on the green. 5 feet to go here. And that one will drop for birdie. And no change in the ranking after that hole on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And from 155 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And this putt is for birdie. It's about 6 feet to go here. And that putt will go for par. And they're 6 under on the day after that hole. And moving on to the 15th hole. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And tapping in for the par. And she is still hanging on to first place after that hole. And teeing off on this par 4. And she probably won't be too pleased with that. And I think she'll be liking that shot. And about 34 feet to go. Ooh, unfortunate. And this putt is for par. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And they're about 3 feet away here.
And that putt's going to drop for the bogey.
And after that hole, she will stay right where she is on the leaderboard. And let's see what the 17th has in store.
I think she'll be pleased with that one.
And about 250 from the pin.
Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities.
And this for the birdie.
Oh my goodness, just missed. And after that one, 5 under par for the day.
And moving on to the 18th hole.
And I think she'll like that.
And about 125 yards to the pin. Going with the pitching wedge here.
And she made a nice shot there.
And this next putt is for a final round score of 66.
Ooh.
And about 4 feet from the cup.
And that putt drops. And she's done it. She's walking away with the W here today. And I don't think it could go to a more deserving player on the tour. Luke?
Yeah, that was a brilliant performance, wasn't it, John? She looked the winner for mine right throughout that tournament. And the way she took it to the end, she deserves this victory. Well, that's going to do it. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.